This video is not for the sensitive hoes. The ones who can't take anyone else's opinions except for their own. If you can't have a mature conversation, then darling, this video is not for you. You will be blocked immediately. Now remember to keep it cute, keep it mute, or get the boot. Now preparing to nanny port to Nina's Rawview. In 3, 2, 1.
Oops. Hey y'all, it's me, Nina Bonina Brown, and welcome back to an all-new Rawview. Love, death, and robots. Yes, welcome back, piggies. Y'all know how we do here. Keep it cute, keep it mute, or you will get the boot. Meaning, come here, share your opinions, let's have fun. Let's just enjoy some shows and just see, like, you know, what we like. If you can't handle that, you get in your feelings about people's opinions, or any opinions, you'll be blocked and shopped immediately. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be reviewing, or reviewing, I should say, Love, Death, and Robots. Not a whole series, because I have watched, like, I believe season 1 or 2, and now I'm watching 3. Most of them, because one of them I enjoyed was the giant, that naked giant on the beach. But I'm going to be doing Jibaro, because y'all know, y'all that have been following my accounts, y'all know how I just can't stop thinking about Jibaro. It was so beautiful, so enchanting, scary, all that above. So I just want to just speak about that and just show y'all just how I feel about it for real. And also, I want to also review The Witness. I feel like I probably watched The Witness, but I don't remember. But I'm doing that one because people keep mentioning, oh, you should do that look. The look doesn't really inspire me like Jibaro did, and The Witness look is the kind of look that I would want to do, skin tone and all. But you know, nowadays you get canceled for showing your art, because she reminds me of like Asian Harley Quinn for some reason. Sorry, girl. But y'all that know me, I love me a good push pop. SpongeBob, you taste so good. That didn't sound right. But yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it. And if you would like to tip and support the channel and you know, like what I'm putting out, then please do. All that information will be in the description box down below. And if you can't tip, subscribe, like the video. You know, I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get to it. So I'm already impressed, as always, especially with like the art of this. Like, it's just, I wish video games looked exactly like this. Not just in the cutscenes, but the whole gameplay. Like, I'm hoping with Unreal Engine 5 we start getting this. But a lot of games focus on the landscaping in the background and not the actual characters. I'm ready for developers to actually focus on characters, so we can just see people looking like. But I can already say that, I mean, I can see why people want me to do this look, but at the same time, it's like not really inspiring to me. It is pretty, but I'm not like, oh, I have to do this. Like when I saw Jibaro, I was like, order all my costume jewelry now. Oh, okay. So she messed up. See, I thought it was done on purpose, the whole like Joker kind of smile, but she messed up because she heard all the racket going on. Got it. Wait, was he just masturbating after her death? And this is the person that they're showing right now. He's the actual Albert. I think that's Albert Mielgo. He's including himself within the art, so that's pretty cool. I think that's him. Wait. Do all the females look the same, or is it? I don't know. Wait, was that a box of Magnum Asian condoms? Or was that money?
The Blue Harrington? The Blue Harrington? But no, right?
Damn, that dispatcher sound like she don't care. I think I murdered. I think I witnessed a murder. I think I witnessed a murder. Ma'am, would that be the Red Inn or Motel 6? Bitch, I don't know. I witnessed a murder. Oh, come on for having the old drag queens on this. Yes, ma'am.
Somewhere, I don't know.
I'm sorry. If I witness a murder, I'm not going to do a drag show. Like, I'm like going to the police station and going to hide there, you know. Especially if you think somebody's after you. Girl, yes, ma'am. This is how cyberpunk was supposed to look. This is what we were supposed to sod. Not the animated coochie here. No, man. Girl, and none of these people realize that this guy has blood all over him? No. Just imagine you're in your apartments and you're just like, la-di-da-di-da, open the door, you see a naked ass woman just running around, coochie hair and all. A lot of this stuff I probably cannot show on YouTube. So just know that there's a lot of coochie hair involved. Yeah. I know that's right. Kick the shoes off, girl. Kick the shoes off. You gotta run. Girl, what in the horrilla? I found your missing stripper pump. You're the one. So is there nobody else in this whole city? Like, I'm just saying. Wait, out of all places, did she really run to his apartment? Yeah, girl, you deserve it. Wait. So now he sees that she committed a murder. It seems to be like, remember that game Death Note? Whatever it's called, that just came out, where it's like the people keep dying until they get it right and figure it out. So it's like a continual just thing going on, and it's like maybe he kept trying to get her to stop so they could try to like figure out why this keeps happening. Wow, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm glad I watched it. I still like Jibaro better, but I may consider doing that look. What do you guys think about The Witness? So, we are watching Jibaro. Once again, beautiful animation. Beautiful, beautiful. So, I guess I'm thinking it wrong, but the guy right there, he's Jibaro, you know, which basically, Jibaro has different meanings. For some, it means people that in the Puerto Rican Spanish, you know, culture that, in a way, they're poor, pretty much. That's like one meaning. But for other people, is it the conquistadors? I can never say the name right, but these people that came to this country and like basically came to steal their gold and steal their jewels and steal the land from them. And so basically this is what I guess they're representing, the people that came in to steal. And so the siren, she represents, I guess, the Tainos, the gold and the jewels that they're coming to steal. Because at first I felt bad for these guys. I don't know why. But I think because I was like, well, she just being evil. She just killing people. But no, I guess she had a reason to. She just ended up liking the main person, Jibaro, because he couldn't hear. And so he wasn't attracted to her calls. And so that made her curious of like, oh, could he be the one? Yeah. This part I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, are all these, so the ones that look like priests, I'm like, is it their land? Or are they just priests that are following the warriors? Because they all end up like kind of like killing each other. If y'all know what it is, let me know. And there goes the bad bitch. There goes the queen. And if you notice, which I noticed at first, but like her face, and you will see later on, but it's basically a mask, but it's such a fine, thin mask that you would think it's her face. But literally, that's like a plated gold mask. Oh, the way she moves is just everything. And it's cool because, like, you know, she's a siren, so it's like she's considered like a mermaid, you know, even though some sirens were like birds, like bird, half women. I really, because if you, and also if you look at her costuming, she has gold scales up here. I almost wonder, did they originally draw her as a mermaid, or was this always the design? Because it would have been cool, they would have shown her as a mermaid in the water with a gold jeweled like tail. That'd have been beautiful. And then she comes up out the water with her legs, but it's very cool. Girl, that priest was cheekbone. Yes, entice me, mama. Girl, she's so good that she would have gay men coming to her. I'd be like, girl, never mind. We're probably so gay, but like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, what do we give her? 10s across the board? Girl, even the warriors are doing pirouettes. Yes, ma'am. Girl, I seriously want her to call me so I can start dancing like that. Damn. I feel bad for the horses, though. Even though I think the horses kind of like resurfaced, but I'm like, dang, she killing the horses too. Oh, yes, ma'am, honey. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. She said, wait, let me try this again. Like, somebody got some honey and tea? Mariah Carey, when she's like, oh, wait, that wasn't the note I was going for. Try that again. Me rubbing my areolas in the shower. Oh. I didn't notice before the poor horse being stuck in between the trees. He probably killed the horse too because he ended up sleeping with the horse's little blanket thing, whatever it's called. The artistic decision to have her come out the water like that. Like, because you would have think, oh, just come out the water normal. But just the way she's moving like that, it's just, wow, and just creepy. Oh, even the way the camera angles are just having it, like, and just the sound of it, just, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, 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 oh. Mr. Chucky, could you please latch onto my nipples real quick? Chucky, you just don't, oh, too tough, too rough. You just don't know how, oh, calm down, daddy. You just don't know how beautiful she is. In fact, get off me. God, I know you're up there, God. Please, God, I ask of thee to please come up here and make me a straight of man so I could be with her. God, I want to be with her. She's so beautiful. I thank you. Like, I just look at that. Like look at it. Look at it. And this is why I decided to go with this particular expression, because you can tell that she's blushing. And I think it's just so pretty and so soft. Still haunting, but like very beautiful. And even little things like that, the sound of the jewels clinking against the armor is just creepy for some reason. And at first I was like, why can he not hear this? Like, who is that much deep of a sleeper? But I forgot he's deaf. But still, he should be able to feel her, though. And just that image right there, it's just wonderful. It's beautiful. Like, they're like a couple. It's scary, though. Like, she's almost like trying to see Is this how you show love? Is this how you cuddle with a human? Like, is this how it works? Like, just trying to match his move, mimic what he's doing. It's so creepy. See right there, she's having an orgasm. Me, after I watch Go for the Gold. Imagine waking up to that. Like, bitch, I'm going to doo-doo all of my armor. Seriously. Oh. This is nightmares. Like, she's just smiling, you know, she's just smiling. But damn, is that smile scary. And what I love is, bitch, she's under the water, but that hair not moving though. The hair's not wet. The bangs are still spritzed down. Like, I can't. That's some scary shit. Oh, she said, oh, he put the sword down. Mama's got him. That's Willem and girls. Oh, that's creepy. Her mama said, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Girl, like, she just, I'm like, I don't, like, would that turn me on, or would I be horrified? Would I have a hard on, or would I have a soft on? I don't know. Where's Fubu? See, each time he takes something off of her, she bleeds. Like, I guess the jewels of her skin. But I never noticed his face on that part. Because, like, I wondered at first, was he intrigued by her? Not just for her jewels, but was he like, I kind of like her. But then seeing his little smile, his little greedy smile when he took off that piece of jewel was like, okay. He's greedy. Ooh, you know that he's greedy for... Greedy for, he's greedy for jewelry. Thank you, God. I remember that day when you were making being Beyonce and you was battling on who to give this voice to. And you chose me, God. You chose me. You gave Beyonce that unflattering karaoke voice. But I chose not to use my voice. I didn't want to outdo her. So thank you, God, for choosing me that day. When you made me on that day. And you gave me this voice. Thank you so much. Oh, just imagine kissing somebody with rhinestone lips and diamond teeth. That probably made him more mad. Now, can somebody headbutt you that hard that you just knock out? This part is just brutal and gory and just seeing, but so well shot. Like, you could see the greed in his face, what greed does to people. Her going back to where she came from. The river taking her back. See, he got thirsty, but wasn't looking, and the water is now filled with her blood, his sins of what he done. And now he's able to hear. I guess her blood or whatever has healing powers. It's kind of a curse and kind of a good thing, so kind of a bad thing. See, now he can hear, like... And I guess that would be scary though if you were deaf, I guess, all your life, and then all of a sudden you could hear, because everything probably sounds very loud. It's very different. You don't know what the sounds are, but so now she can get his ass. Me, when I take my padding off and I go, this is how my body really looks. And then my dad punches me. Even her just trying to get her body back together, the movements, it's just like everything is just so well thought out. She just, every move is a dance. It's just spectacular. But see, she sees it now and she's like, oh, he hears me. Okay, I'm about to get you. Leomi said, that's a 360. You did what needed to be did it. And that's just wow. All them bodies down there over the years of trying to get the gold from them. Just wow. Bravo. Just bravo. Just wow. That was Jibaro. What can I say? It deserves an Oscar. It deserves my virginity, but I lost that back in 82. I don't know. Such a beautiful story. Haunting story. Enchanting. I want more. And I want somebody to really come up with a house of Jibaro. Like, that'll be a sitting house, bitch. What do you guys think? But thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for coming around and watching this with me. Comment down below. Good to see you guys again. And remember to stay beat. Stay beautiful. Don't stay greedy, okay? But stay blessed. Kimacho or Kamochi. Bye.
Dear Diary, I really hope Tommy doesn't touch my dirty pillows at prom. Or at least that's what Mama calls them.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
I was also so white and confused at school today. I still don't know where the manager is. All the girls laughed at me.
They're all gonna laugh at you!
Why?
Carrie White, get down here and praise God.
Coming, Mama. And where's Boo-Boo? Why?